What up, YouTube? I'm going to show you how to tune a Cobra 29 LTD Classic. So if you have one of these babies or any other CB radio, the process is exactly the same. Pretty much we're going to tune an antenna, which is the fiberglass ones. You don't see too many people showing you how to tune them. It's very easy. You don't need to pay somebody whatever, $40, whatever the hell they charge to do it. It's pretty simple. So I got my sucker installed on this 4x4. You can't really see it here. It's not good. I'm right on the sun, so the sun's kind of reflecting off that aluminum. But that's pretty much it. It's installed. I already ran my wires. My antenna wire is going out the back there. That's my antenna in the back window. So I'm going to show you how to tune it. That's it right there. So here we go. Pretty simple. The directions don't really tell you much. So I mean, what it's telling you, it's accurate in the term to finding out if your antenna is tuned, but it does not really tell you how to tune your antenna. So if you follow these directions, it's pretty basic. So here we go. Let's try this. Let's get it going. So we turn it on. Set the meter down to channel 20. We'll get some shade here so we can see that. Okay, channel 40. I want to do it. Alright, channel 20. So we set this to cal. The SWR, which is the first one. Set it to cal. Watch the needle. Can't really tune it here, but let's see. We can get a clearer picture. Alright, when you press the mic, it's supposed to, there's an arrow far right. It's supposed to match up with that. And in order to go ahead and calibrate that, you tune the SWR cal. So move it just to where it's at, right there. Once you got that, while still holding the mic button, you switch to SWR to see your SWR. And we're pretty low, so that's very good. You want it very low, not above 3. Anything above 3, you're running hot. So anytime you use the mic, you're toasting up your CB radio. Little by little, is toasting up an inside. So you want it low. Now, in order to achieve that, the instructions don't tell you how to achieve that. So what you do is you go to channel 40. Okay, channel 40. You leave it at cal and do the same process. You press the mic button, and as you can see, it's not underneath the arrow, so I can tune a little bit more about right there. So that's good. And we check the SWR. Hold on, let's see. Let's switch over to SWR, and we're very low. Good. Now to check to see if you need a longer or shorter antenna, switch channel 1. Switch back to calibrate. Check where it's at. It's a lot lower. Check the SWR. It's slightly higher. It's higher than channel 40. So let's check the SWR again. Channel 40. Press the key. It's lower. Channel 1. SWR. Press the key. It's slightly higher. See, we're getting somebody already. My antenna is slightly tuned. I tuned it earlier, but now I'm showing you how to do it. So if you go to Cobra, the website for their CB radios, you can look it up, and there are questions. In this case, I have a smartphone. pretty simple. It tells you right here, if the SWR is higher on channel 1, let's see, it's hard to read. Trying to focus in here so you guys don't need to go look it up. If the SWR is higher on channel 1, the antenna is short. It's too short. If the SWR is higher on channel 40, the antenna is too long. So in my case, SWR channel 1 is higher. That's the SWR, set to SWR. We're in channel 1. Press the mic button. We are reading about a 1.5, just about 1.5, depending where you're looking at it. So it's about 1.5. Now you switch to channel 40. SWR, press the mic, it's lower. So meaning channel 1 is higher. Channel 1 is higher. That means my antenna has to be slightly higher. It has to be longer. So if you have those nice fancy antennas, you know, you can pull the wick with a little Allen wrench and you extend the wick. In my case, I don't have that. I have the fiberglass antenna that does not have that. So I'm gonna show you what you guys have to do. You gotta cut the tip off of it. So you got your standard antenna. You remove the rubber off of it, the rubber top. I already did this one earlier, but let's see. Take this little cap off, a little weather protector. Hard to do it with one hand, especially when it's sucking up air while you're trying to pull it out. You see this is a copper wire. Technically you strip, this is covered with a seal, which is the same plastic. It goes all the way up. It here is like really tight seal. So all you do is strip it. You cut it off with a razor blade, strip it, and then you'll expose this copper wire. You pull that out as much as possible, but try not to snap it, because once you start snapping it, you're shorting it out. And depending in your case, if you need it shorter or longer. So you can find out if you do need it shorter or longer by the what we just did from channel 40 and channel 1 and observing the SWR meter. So in my case, it was too short, so I have to extend it. So all you do is pull it, wrap it up. It's hard to do with one hand here again. Let's see if I can get this antenna here wrapped up. But pretty much you try to extend it by bunching it up slightly higher than what it was, because originally it starts down here. So I extended it about, what's this, about half an inch, and we'll leave it about there, and then we'll put this cap back on and we'll give it one more try, see what our meter's showing us now. So install the cap. Let's see now. Alright, we're on channel 1. We're still on SWR. We press the mic key. It's slightly lower, so I can go higher now. About so. That should be on the cal. So calibrate. Right there. Now let's try the SWR one more time. Raise it up to SWR. And we slightly move. We're like about 1.1 or so on channel 40. Switch back to channel 1. Check the SWR, and it's slightly less than 1.5 depending on where you're looking at. So again, I gotta extend my antenna. It's too short, so you go back, extend it, and continue the process until you get them both pretty equal. Once you get them both pretty equal, you can go to channel 20, which is what the directions say, and tune it, calibrate from here. Once your antenna is tuned, you can come here and tune the CB. So SWR, you switch over to cal, you're good. You can check your SWR, very good in my case, and we good. From there on, you can start switching to your channels and see if you hear anybody. There you we go. God damn. Praise the Lord. Amen. So there you go. So these are the tunings. This is your mic control for those who don't know. So if you're talking in the mic and they can't hear you, it's because you got to raise this sucker up. This controls your mic volume that everybody else hears. So my antenna is doing very good now. I'm getting a lot better signal. And when you tune the antenna, you want to be in an open space. You can't be inside your garage. Very important. Cannot be inside your garage. You got to be in a big parking lot, nothing around, no trees obstructing. This will give you the most accurate part. So here we go. And good luck. Same process. Just keep doing it over and over. Switching between channel 40 and channel 1. Checking your SWR, making sure they're pretty close. Making sure the needle is good. You know, it's not as far. Like when I first started, my channel 40 SWR was way up here, and my channel 1 was like way down here. Or I think it was the opposite. My channel 1 was way up here.